Hello and welcome to another Smash Ultimate Moveset video. As Smash Ultimate's DLC cycle nears its conclusion, I wanted to put out a couple more fighter concepts before things really wrap up. While speculation may almost entirely revolve around third-party characters at this point, we can't forget that Nintendo still has some highly profitable franchises yet to have a fighter on the roster. In fact, as of the end of June 2021, there's only one series in the top 10 that isn't on the roster, albeit is in the game with the Spirit event: Ring Fit Adventure. Ring Fit Adventure is a fitness turn-based RPG released by Nintendo in October 2019. In some ways a spiritual successor to Wii Fit, the game is mechanically centered around the ring con used for the majority of actions and exercises, as well as the leg strap to enhance these workouts by tracking your legs. These give you a pretty wide variety of workouts, from squeezing and pulling the ring con to squats and crunches to yoga poses, as well as incorporating the ring con into fun minigames. Story-wise, the Ring Fit Trainee meets the magical Ring, who recruits them to defeat the evil Drago. You jog your way throughout the land, defeating monsters and helping townspeople as you grow stronger and stronger both in the game and hopefully in reality by fighting with your exercising. Naturally a pretty basic concept to keep focus on the fitness element, Ring Fit is extremely engaging both as a game and as a workout routine, and has been highly praised across the board. It's been so well received that it currently sits as the 10th highest selling Switch game of all time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it continue to rise and maintain that spot. I only recently started playing it, but the amount of mileage the game can get out of the ring con in the context of gameplay is really impressive, and I hope to stick to it so that I too may become a disgustingly ripped dragon. As the player avatar, the Ring Fit Trainee is the clear choice for a playable rep from the game. Playing the game, I was surprised to see how interesting and plausible they could be on the roster, beyond any kind of promotional pick nonsense someone could tout against them. In fact, this video was originally intended for an entirely different character, who you might see in a few weeks, but the trainee fit into Smash way more naturally, with visualizing them in the game coming more and more easily as I played, which is always a good sign. The last time I was skeptical until making a moveset myself was with Steve, so. Luckily, we really don't need to leave anything to the imagination when it comes to picturing the trainee in Smash. To start, I built the trainee stats around how I feel they compare to Wii Fit Trainer, the other fitness rep on the roster. As Wii Fit Trainer is focused on flexibility and less on muscle, the Ring Fit Trainee is heavier, being between Cloud and the Street Fighter buff boys, faster from the constant jogging, being around Toon Link and Meat Brawler, and a faster faller, being between Ivysaur and Steve. This is balanced by their attacks generally being a little slower and controlling the air being worse, built more for timing and big hits and not quick combos and zoning. This walking, running, and jumping would all be pulled right from the game, as would palette swaps based on other outfits. Your two defaults, again like the Wii Fit Trainer, are the female and male variants of the default trainee. You'd also have a red female alt with the Crimson Phoenix outfit to represent the arms category and strawberries, a blue male alt with the Fitness Machine outfit to represent the legs category, a yellow female alt with the Volt Challenger outfit to represent the abs category and ring, a green male alt with the Jungle Gator outfit to represent the yoga category and spinach, a white female alt with the Shadow Aurora outfit to represent milk and rice, and a black and purple male alt with the Dragon Breaker outfit to represent Drago. The trainee would stand slightly hunched with Ring in front, relaxing and standing up straight for the idle animation. You'd also have Ring coaching you and cheering you on as you fight. Your stage entrance would have you jog in through a burst of flames and stretch as you do before a mission starts. As for taunts, you could have things like stretching, drinking a smoothie, and talking to a floating ring, while victory animations could be a victory pose, the win animation from after a battle, and doing a cooldown stretch. Finally, the more you run and the more moves you do consecutively, the more your hair will ignite, though this is purely aesthetic. With the warm-up over, let's get to the moveset. Anyone skeptical of the Ring Fit Trainee's inclusion in Smash would probably reference the Wii Fit Trainer. While I do think the core concepts behind the two characters are different enough, I did have to ensure this by cutting one of the main categories of exercise from Ring Fit: yoga. While arms, legs, and abs will all play key parts in this moveset, the fact that Wii Fit Trainer is primarily built on yoga meant that it had to play a very minimal role for the trainee. But let's get into how they actually do play. Much like someone like Byleth, I wanted to lock the different workout types to specific directions. Your forward and back attacks focus on your arms, your up attacks on your legs, and your down attacks on your core. Neutral attacks will be a combination of things that will play into the possible gimmicks of the Ring Fit Trainee. The primary gimmick that I know I want for the character is called Hold. In Ring Fit, most of the attacks are performed by holding an exercise for a set time, with the power increasing the harder you do the move physically. To get that across in Smash, I altered the way the Smash attacks usually work for the trainee. Instead of having a set amount of damage that will go a little higher up to a full charge, the trainee Smash attacks have a distinct weak and strong phase, meaning you'll have guaranteed powerful but weaker Smash attacks almost right away, or get extremely strong ones by holding for a set time. This will be visually apparent as basically all of the trainee's moves summon large arms, legs, and bodies for the actual attacks, similar to Bayonetta, visually gaining muscle mimicking the attacks from the game. Beyond that, I was also considering a gimmick called Full Body. To balance for having an enhanced smash attack gimmick, this is essentially a more specific version of the stale moves mechanic. If you exclusively attack with one muscle group for too long, you'll strain yourself and need to lay off those muscles while they recover. In practice, this would diminish the power of these moves and lock your smash attacks out of their strongest potential. This gets to the game's idea of evenly working out your whole body, but I'm not sure if it'd be too extreme or not. Let me know what you think. Now for the actual skills that make an appearance in the moveset. As mentioned before, your neutral moves would be outside of the main three groups, and using these would cool down all of the groups so they don't get overworked. Your jab combo would do this through dynamic stretching, a 4-hit combo with 2 knees, a bend forward, and a lunging knee dip. F tilt is the front press with a quick fist shooting forward. Up tilt is the knee lift, fairly spammable and sending enemies upwards with quick energy kicks from the floor. And down tilt is the standing twist, with the body moving horizontally behind you more like Arsene to send opponents straight sideways. Your dash would also cool off your muscles with a 3-hit knee lift, closer to when you're going up steep stairs or through difficult terrain and not like the attack used for up tilt. Your aerials feature the only yoga move with Nair being chair pose, essentially working like Wii Fit Trainer's jackknife Nair. Otherwise, you have the overhead arm spin and overhead arm twist for fair and bear, with a fist striking at the end of the move's multi-hits. Up air is a single hit hip lift, and down air is a multi-hit flutter kick. Your grab would use the ring to create an energy circle around enemies in front of you, crushing them with an ab squeeze for your pummel. Forward throw is bow pull, up throw is thigh press, back throw is back press, and down throw is pendulum bend, with bow pull and thigh press probably being the strongest. For the smash attacks, these may not be the strongest moves in the actual game, but they fit best here by being some of your earliest primary exercises and visually being some of the best fitting. F smash is the overhead press, with full charge being a strong muscly punch most reminiscent to Bayonetta. Up smash is squat with an extremely strong kick rising from the ground, and down smash is knee to chest, dropping you down and having an ab-ripped body slam to the ground. As for the specials, these will all use Ring's main magical powers that are seen from the start of the game. Neutral B is Air Blast, shooting a ball of air that doesn't do much damage but has pretty big knockback with wind boxes. Everyone's favorite thing, I know. This would be great for getting enemies away from you, blasting physical projectiles heading towards you away, and edge guarding. Side B is the Ring Vacuum. In Ring Fit, this is used to pick up money and items, but in Smash, it would function more like DDD's Inhale, pulling enemies in and firing them away either in front of or behind you. It will also pull items towards you and have you instantly pick them up when they get to you. Up B is the airlift, with a big initial blast sending you upwards and repeatedly pressing B to slow your fall with smaller air blasts. A fairly safe recovery with lots of horizontal movement, being able to dodge out of it and having a small hitbox under you with the blasts, but it isn't great in terms of verticality. And down B is Ab Guard, a counter that's kind of a combination of the Pits, Sephiroth, and Incineroar's down Bs. Pressing and holding will have a large ab shield in front of you that can stay out for a set amount of time. When time is up or when you release it, it will shatter outwards, striking enemies with all of the absorbed damage that was taken by it. And for your final smash, although it was used elsewhere, I felt it was still best to use a victory pose. A quick final smash, this would have the trainee squat and build up energy, pulling nearby foes in, then releasing the energy in a huge explosive blast. And that is the Ring Fit Trainee's moveset. Besides some of the traversal gadgets like the boat or wings, I think these are some of the best choices to make them come to life in Smash. As our cooldown, let's go through everything else Ring Fit could bring to Smash. The trainees stage could be any of the colorful locations in the game, but I think a side-scrolling Beginnia stage works best, with the Battlefield and Omega platforms being more reminiscent of the style of Transient Temple. I figured since running is a key component of Ring Fit and Wii Fit already has a studio setting in the game, this would help distinguish Ring Fit a little more. This stage would come with a decently large group of songs, with the best contenders for remixes being the title theme, the world map, and a Drago's Stadium medley. For the spirits, we would pull from major characters and common enemies. Of course, we already have a Ring Fit Trainee spirit that wouldn't actually be on the board, and Ring and Dry Go spirits that would, just like how they worked it with Min Min. Along with those, we could see a Tip support spirit with the Wii Fit Trainer, a Hubby and Honey support spirit with Wario and female Corrin, where another Ring Fit Trainee does all the actual fighting and they just throw healing items at them, a Hoplin with some Kirbys, a Stepper with some Yoshis, a Pit Bell with a giant Kirby, a Scuttlenow with a Bowser, and the Four Masters with Zero Suit Samus as Allegra, Donkey Kong as Armando, Kazuya as Abdonis, and Isabelle as Guru Anma. Finally, the classic mode is called Full Body Workout, pitting you against fighters that represent certain sections of the body in their fighting and design. You could have arms be Little Mac and Donkey Kong, legs be Captain Falcon and Zero Suit Samus, abs be Ken and Kazuya, yoga be Sheik and Wii Fit Trainer, then maybe a combination of the monster spirits like Kirby and Yoshi, followed by a Drago fight with Incineroar before a final battle against the Hands. With all of that said, and now that you know everything you could expect from Ring Fit and Smash, what do I feel the chances of this happening truly are? For me, I'd say more than some people would expect or want, but less than others. There's a lot going for the Ring Fit Trainee that people aren't discussing. First and foremost, that it's now an extremely successful first-party title. That's a fast track to Smash if I've ever seen one. And while some may see Wii Fit Trainer as a roadblock with a fitness fighter already on the roster, Ultimate has had multiple cases of newcomers fleshing out old ideas. See Terry and Kazuya really running wild with the fighting game character archetype established by Ryu and Ken. This could be a chance for Sakurai and the dev team to really experiment with what a fitness fighter could be mechanically. The most likely reason we won't see the trainee round out the second Fighters Pass is their Spirit event. While it isn't a complete deconfirmation and we have seen spirits like Min Min become fighters, we also didn't get an ARMS or Fire Emblem Three Houses Spirit event before their character's arrival. If the trainee was planned, the Spirit event probably wouldn't have shown up. I also don't know if the trainee is that unique and exciting to be the final fighter, let alone all of the disgruntled fans complaining about another first-party Avatar character. Like I said, I think the Ring Fit Trainee is more likely than you'd think, but I don't really think it's their time. Maybe down the line if more content or a new Smash ever comes. But what do you think? Do you want to see Ring Fit Trainee in Smash? Or even if you just want someone else as the final DLC fighter, do you think that Wii Fit Trainer has the fitness fighter angle covered? Let me know in the comments. I had originally planned for this video to be my last moveset of the year, but like I said, I was surprised how easily a Ring Fit moveset came together, so I actually still have one more. Stay tuned in the next few weeks for that one, along with the final 2 episodes of Ready Moveset Go. Be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.